guys, I'm Sebastian, host of Ninth Island Connection, the weekly lifestyle show about Las Vegas, the Ninth Island. Check out the description below so you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. So in this video, we're bringing you another pros and cons, this time Excalibur. So Excalibur has a reputation. I'm not going to say if the reputation is good or bad, but it does have a reputation. This property opened in 1990, so it is one of the older properties here at the end of the strip. So we're going to go in, we're going to check it out, we're going to do a pros and cons. Let us know, do you love Excalibur? Do you hate Excalibur? Have you stayed here? What are your thoughts?
So the first pro may be a con depending on where you like to stay. For me, it's a pro. I love that if I'm staying at Excalibur, I have quick access to Mandalay Bay, Tropicana, New York, which we love, and Luxor. Also, as a bonus, if you're going to a game at T-Mobile, you're going to save some money by staying at Excalibur rather than trying to stay at New York, or Park MGM, which are going to be far more expensive when there are events at T-Mobile. Now, if you're going to an event at Allegiant, you're also going to save money by staying at Excalibur rather than staying at Mandalay Bay, where the rates are through the roof when there are events at Allegiant Stadium. Now, a con for the location, which I'm sure many of you will agree upon, is that there's nothing right outside of Excalibur. When you're staying in the center of the strip, like Flamingo, Caesars, etc., you just walk right outside and there's action. You don't get that at Excalibur. You do have to travel to the other properties if you want to get some action on the strip. Now, one of the pros for Excalibur is that there is tons of parking and it's super easy to get to. Also, there's a parking lot right between Excalibur and Luxor. So if you're staying at Excalibur, you park in that one parking lot, easy to hop over to Luxor. The con, though, for this particular parking lot is that it's not covered. So you have to have those sunshades or be prepared for the elements. So one of the biggest pros about Excalibur is access. You have access over a bridge right into New York. You have access over a bridge right to Tropicana. You can go through Excalibur and get to the Luxor, which is pretty awesome. And you have quick access to Mandalay Bay. Again, tons of dining options at Mandalay Bay and the other properties. And if you're in a hurry, you even have access to a tram on the New York side that can take you to Luxor and Mandalay Bay, so you don't have to do all of that walking if you don't want to. Or maybe you just want to try it out because it's a cool free thing to do in Vegas, and you know there's not a lot of free things to do in Vegas. One of the pros, at least for me, is that Excalibur is tacky. What do I mean by that? It's old. Excalibur is so freaking old, and they still have this castle theme and all that kind of castle decoration inside, which again is very tacky, but I love it because it's old Vegas. The new properties do not look like this at all, and when Excalibur eventually goes away, you'll never see this again in Vegas. Now, I know you guys are kind of split on families, more specifically children in Vegas, but Excalibur with its castle theme and the different things that they have going on inside is very family friendly. So again, that's a pro or a con depending on how you feel about families in Vegas, or if you bring your family, more specifically children, to Vegas, you will love Excalibur. If you don't like children in Vegas, stay away from Excalibur. You will hate it because there's kids everywhere. Now, unless you're gold or above, be prepared to wait at registration. It's crowded. Now for the rooms. There are two different towers. You have Resort or Royal. It is old, so don't come at me calling it a dump. It's not a dump, it's old. I've stayed in dumps before. This is not one. Old shower, stand up, basic, like an old spare bathroom from an 80s house. But you know what? It's clean. It's actually decent. I wasn't sure what to expect, but you know what? It's clean, it's cool, it's spacious. So a couple things about this room. Again, this is a standard room here at Excalibur. You do have your nice little dresser here with drawers. And I guess this is where the refrigerator used to be. I know whenever we stay in New York, we stayed at Park MGM. There's no refrigerator in those rooms. So maybe it's an MGM thing. If you're here for multiple nights and you don't want housekeeping coming in, all you have to do is just hang this on your door, give them a call, they'll bring you some towels and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So now let's check out this view. It's pretty nice having Luxor back there. We've never had a view on this side. Now the casino, which I bet a lot of you have been waiting for. I love gambling at Excalibur, and here's why. It's massive. It's a huge casino with new games like electronic craps. They have old slot machines. They have every table game. You've got Baccarat, Pai Gow, you've got craps. Any table game that you're looking for, they have there. And guess what? Low table limits. That's right. The table limits, if you're a table person, are low. You can play $10 craps. You can play $10 roulette. If you're inexperienced, this is perfect because you're not risking a lot if you're just learning how to play a game. If you're a slot person, there are tons of slots. They've got new slot machines. They've got old slot machines. Everything that you're looking for as far as gambling at Excalibur is definitely a pro. Now, one con at the casino, for me at least, is the drink service. And maybe it's because the casino is so big. The drink service was virtually non-existent. It was so bad that I had to go up to my room, fill a little bag with my own drinks that I brought myself in my bag, so that I could have a cocktail whenever I wanted it while I was in the casino. That's the one takeaway. Be prepared to wait for drinks. Now, the sportsbook, it's not a pro or a con. It's fine. It's like right in the middle. If you want to watch a game, great. Tons of options. They have all the games. But there's not a lot of energy that you get in some of the other sports books that are really exciting because there's really not a lot of people there. Now, if you watch our videos regularly, you know that a big pro is that Excalibur is pet friendly. They have a really big pet area. Only thing about this one, and I don't know why, is there's no door. So it's fenced in all around except for the door. But you know what? It's shaded, it's big, Carlos loved it. Now the pool. The pool at Excalibur is probably the most underrated pool in Vegas. if you have a family, if you're bringing kids to Vegas, you will love the Excalibur pool. If you don't have a family, you will love Excalibur pool. It's big, the drink service is fantastic, tons of free chairs all around the pool. The music is great. There's a little shopette right there that you could grab drinks at if you don't want to wait for drinks. The bathrooms are clean. Now, when it comes to food at Excalibur, they do have quick grab and go fast food options, but really, that's it. You've got Dick's Last Resort. I mean, there's just really not much to talk about when it comes to food at Excalibur, but on a pro side, you do have quick access to Luxor, New York, Mandalay Bay, and you can even walk over to Tropicana, so you do have options outside of Excalibur. It's a pro or a con depending on what your tastes are. If you're the type of person that just wants something quick, easy, fast, perfect. Excalibur is there for you. If you're looking for something a little bit different, more options, then you're gonna have to leave the property for that. Now, the buffet at Excalibur is a perfect example of you get what you pay for. It's fine. It's basic, but you're not gonna feel like you got ripped off, but you're not gonna have a win brunch type experience either. So it's fine. Now, if you're feeling crazy and want some entertainment while you're staying at Excalibur, you do have some options. They are limited though. You've got, of course, the famous Tournament of Kings. You've got Matt King, a comedian. You've got Thunder Down Under, and you've got the Australian Bee Gees, who I've seen, and they're actually pretty good.
Thank you so much for watching. We really had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment below, let us know your thoughts.